Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So this part we will discuss. Already you learned. Just I'm going to give you a quick points. Okay. So every IT organizations provide IT services to other organizations. Different types of services we are providing. Okay. Application services or maybe operating system, hardware, web applications, infrastructure related service, cloud based service, security based services we are providing. So organizations provide an IT services to the other organizations. If customer or a client request for a information or want to report an issues or change of that related service or they want to access a specific type of services. So they need a help. They need a help. Who is going to help? That related technical team or technical member or technical agent will help the customers to resolve their issues or provide their related information or maybe their change of certain kind of services or providing accessing the services. So is doing this the technical team. In the technical team, technical members or technical employees or technical agent or service desk analyst will provide that information or resolve the customer issue. Okay. So what we will do? Get necessary information, provide initial support to the customers, fulfill the customer requirement, resolve the customer issues. Okay. Make sure the issue is resolved and close the that related ticket. If not resolved, then escalate the issue. This is what, as a service desk analyst, what we are doing is once the customer or a client approaches to their issues, their requirements, if they need any requirements, or if they are reported any issues, or change of any related services. As a service analyst, we receive that issues as a ticket. The ticket, either we create the ticket or we'll check the received ticket. Contact the customers or clients or user if required. Get necessary information from the customer. Provide initial support to the customers. Fulfill the customer requirement. Resolving the customer issues. Provide necessary information to the customers. Depends upon the customer requirement. So once issue is resolved and it is confirmed by the user, then we close the ticket. Okay, make sure that is this what are the customer requirement is fulfilled or issue is resolved. Then it is confirmed by the user when we close the ticket. In case it is not resolved, we escalate to the higher level. This is what service desk analyst will do. Okay, simple point to understand. Then what is the service desk? What is service desk? Service desk is a single point of contact to meet the communication between the clients, customers, or users, and our IT employees. So service desk is a single point of contact. It's a platform which provide a single point of contact. So we need to know as a service analyst, I should get that what client is required. Client also need to uh, approach us with what is their required. So what is the middle between a customer or a client or a user and our IT employees team, our service desk analyst team, our technical team members? So what is the middle in between? Is a service desk. Okay. The service desk is intended to provide a single point of contact to meet the communications of both users, clients, customers, and IT employees or technical team members and stuff. Our service desk analyst. Point number two. Second. Okay. Next, who is this customers? Customers are internal and external customers. Customers can be internal customers. Customers are external customers. Internal customers are internal customers or belongs to our organization only. Internal customers belongs to our organization. You are working in an organization and your customer also is working in the same organization. Okay, these are internal customers. If they required, they got some kind of issue. Okay, maybe technical issue they are faced, a technical requirement is there. They will approach to the service desk analyst, to the service desk. Okay, these are internal customers. For example, my laptop, I want extra RAM. Then I will approach the service desk, ask for the extra RAM. So if possible, then they will verify it is possibility of extending my RAM capacity. They will increase it. Or maybe Outlook has to be installed and configured in my laptop. I reach the service desk and inform that want to, I want this Outlook for my service desk. From service desk, that related technical team members will connect my system remotely or directly. They install the Outlook and configure the Outlook. So both are belongs to same organization. External customers are not belongs to our organization. They are outside of our organizations. These external customers belongs to some other organization wise or individual person can be there. Okay. For example, Savantis is an external customer for Microsoft. Savantis is an external customer for some internet service provider. Okay. Airtel or Geo internet service provider. So external customer for an entire organization. Okay. Savantis is a customer for SAP. Okay. SAP application services. Cloud services. AWS customer. External customer. AWS is one organization. Savantis is another organization. The customer. Okay. So this customer can be organization. Entire organization is a customer for another organization. Second one is individual person. In my home also I have Airtel connection, internet. Okay. I'm an individual customer. Individual customer. So these are called a retail customer. Retail or a public customers are individual customer which take a services from another organization. I have my personal AWS account. So I'm also a customer. Savant is also having AWS customer. They're also customers. So individually, my personal account is I'm an individual customer, retail customer base. Of course, the point is you have to deal with this external customers, means organizational customers, not with a retail customer, no individual contracts. Generally, not individual persons won't ask you for any technical related things. Okay. No individual. So an organizational level only. So your organization providing IT service to another organization. That organization level only means you know who is the customer. Okay, who is that person, who is the user from that organization. So customers are two types, internal, external. Internal means inside our organization, same organization. External means outside of our organization. There may be another organization or any individual users. Individual customers, also we can call them as public or retail type of customer. There are external customers, but retail type. Organization level customers. 3. Okay. We can put it like what is a service desk? What is service desk analyst will do? Internal and external customers. Next, what is a ticket? So you are a service desk analyst. You are a support to your customers. But how you will get to know some person got an issue, some person needs some kind of requirement. Some person need a change of his services, change of some access. Okay. How you will get to know? That will be provided through a ticket. Okay. What are the position you are belong? So maybe any security related issues occur. So you have to resolve that security issue, but you should know how if there is a issues occur. Or maybe some person need a virtual machine in the cloud computing. You should know it to see he required something. Then only you can able to proceed, right? So all service desk events start with a ticket. The form of ticket, we are giving information. So there's a document contains information related to the that service. It can be incident, maybe issue related, or a service request related to this. The ticket contains mainly three parts. The ticket contains mainly three parts. You know that already, right? One is that customer information, user information, mainly three parts, plus some one or two extra parts also there. So we'll see that. The ticket contains that user information, what is his contact details, which organization, how we can able to contact that user, okay, how you reach the service desk, how you how the user approaches the service desk, that information. One. Two, when this ticket is occurred, what is its priority? What is the ticket priority? What is the ticket priority? When ticket is occurred, what is the ticket priority? To whom the ticket is assigned, and who is means when the ticket has to be resolved. I'm making three points. You can put any order, no problem. First is like a user, who is the customer, name, contact information, how this user approaches service desk, which organization this user belongs to, which area that user is belongs to. Second, when the ticket is occurred, date and time. When ticket is occurred, date and time. What is the ticket priority? When it has to be resolved. To whom this ticket is assigned, or what type of ticket it is. Is it incident ticket, service ticket, okay, any it is it a alert ticket, like that. Okay. Next, what is the requirement? Okay, is customer needs some information, or maybe he need some access permission, or change of access, or some specific service is required. Maybe he got certain issue, he got a certain kind of issue. What is the requirement? So this is main three parts of ticket. Plus internal notes, knowledge basis information also, which will be included in the ticket. So what is a ticket? Ticket is a all service desk events start with a ticket. Ticket is a document that details a service event. A ticket is a document that details a service event, such as incident, problem, or service request. Okay. The ticket contains information of the customer, name, contact details, how the customer reaches service desk, how we can approach to the customer, which organization customer belongs to, when ticket is occurred, the date and time, when it has to be resolved, what its priority or impact of the ticket, uh, to whom to whom the ticket is assigned. Generally, you only the person, right? Next, details about the request means it can be incident ticket or a service request ticket, or maybe it can be a alert ticket. So what kind of details in that one? So what is the customer requirement? Is a issue, or maybe you need some access. Their details of the customer requirement. And internal notes, resolution status. Is a open ticket, close ticket, resolve ticket? What kind of ticket status is transfer ticket? Right. Ticket resolution status also. Workflow information also included. means how to handle this ticket, who is going to handle which part of ticket. So that is inside the ticket. But at least basic things. What is a ticket? Is a document that details a service request, such as incident, problem, or a service request. Okay, everything. What are the things come to the service desk? Ticket is created. What are the thing come to the service desk? It creates its ticket. Ticket is assigned to the specific team or specific technical member based on the technical requirement for the ticket. And the teams also means L0, L1, L2, like depends upon the difficult requirement. So that will be assigned to that L1, L2 or L0 levels. Okay, ticket contains user related information, ticket incident or a service request that related information, their details information, and next when the ticket is occurred, when it has to be resolved, what is the ticket priorities. Okay, that is information. That is enough. So you must tell what is the ticket, okay, and what is the point of ticket creation, then what are the areas in the ticket, just that is enough. Finally, types of tickets. These tickets can be incident ticket, service request ticket, or LT ticket. These are the most common tickets, guys. These instant tickets, we can also make it as a problem tickets also, but that's separately. Most common type of tickets are incident tickets, service request ticket, and LT tickets. Any issue is occur, or any problem or a issue, something is not working, down, okay, down. Laptop is not working, network is down, internet is down, okay, database unable to access, remote desktop unable to access, VPN not connecting, okay, VPN not connecting, entire floor network is down, network is down, disk failure, server down, service down. These are all incident types of tickets only. Okay, issue related, broken, not working, kind of stuff. Service request ticket. This is something a user want, certain kind of help. User want a printer access. User want a printer access. Give example, guys. This is also a very important question. Incident and service request ticket. Okay. Incident and service request. Service request or request fulfillment or service ticket. Service request ticket, service ticket, request fulfillment ticket. Okay. Anything is same. So point is here, it's not broken type, not working type now. Okay, it is working on means something user want new or extra. Something user want a new or extra or just for information also. Okay, or change of like a user want a VPN connection. User want database server access. User want a printer access. User has already 16 GB RAM. Now he want a 32 GB RAM. User want a printer connection. User want a Wi-Fi connectivity. User want a new laptop workstation. Okay. If laptop is not working, incident. So new employee join, a new laptop has to be assigned. Again, who is doing that? It's a service request ticket. Okay. User forget his password. So change of the password. Service request ticket. Okay. So these are the few examples. Incident and service request. Alert type of tickets. These alert tickets generally from monitoring tools. So in your organization, you have a infrastructure, you have a servers, virtual machines, networking, networking component like switches, routers, firewalls. They're all connected. Everything is fine and running. Suddenly, a disk is failure. How can you know a disk is failure? The monitoring system monitor all the infrastructure. Okay, all the monitoring, entire infrastructure will be monitored by monitoring tools. These monitoring tools, once it is find any warning or alerts are generated, a warning or error is in your things, like a system server is got disconnected. Okay, a database service is down, or maybe website is down. Immediately it will gather that information, take that information, send to the service desk as a alert ticket. So it depends upon the technical team members will get the ticket and they will try to resolve the ticket. That is alert tickets. Alert tickets generally from monitoring tools. Okay. Guys, understand what is the incident ticket, service request ticket, and their differences. Hmm? What is ticket? Types of tickets. Huh? John is speaking. We have to, guys, not like normal regular classes. We do not have a time. Otherwise, I will circle it in the same location. Ticket priorities. Generally, four priorities. P1, P2, P3, P4. Without naming also you can say. The P1, it must be resolved immediately, the most higher priority. So you received a P1 ticket, immediately you have to start working on it, immediately you have to resolve it as quickly as possible. You have to fix the issue. Then P2, then P3, then P4 type. For example, you receive a ticket. The first ticket is P3 type ticket. Next one is P1 ticket. Next one is a P4 ticket. Next one is a P2 ticket. So you have to pick up the higher priority ticket first. Then we'll go with the remaining tickets. Okay. If you received a three P3 tickets, we have to go with the first come, first serve based. Okay, these are the priority. Generally, this is P4 is a low priority. P3 is normal or medium priority. In some systems shows normal, some systems shows medium priority. P2 is high priority, is higher, but this is very high priority or critical or a critical or emergency time. Okay. So these are the priorities of the ticket. Depends upon the ticket. Once you received a ticket, it's showing priority, higher priority, then you have to handle immediately. Response and resolution time. Response and resolution time. Time. You received a ticket. As I said, if you receive a P1 ticket, then you have to respond faster. Okay, okay. Before that response and resolution, priority and impact. Impact analysis also important. For example, a laptop is not working. Not working is a higher priority. Laptop is not working, higher priority. What is the impact? impact of that one. A network is down. It is higher priority. What is the impact? Only two systems are not working, or 100 systems are not getting network. See, what is the impact? Impact on the number of users, user impact, impact based on user, number of users affected with this issue or business. Impact on the users and businesses. Okay, so you have to compare with the issue, what kind of issue, what is the impact. Based on that, you have to fix the priority. Either you will fix the priority, or maybe a service desk manager will fix the priority, or sometimes the customer also specify its priority. Specify the priority. Okay. What is the next? Response and resolution time. So any issues occur, first immediately you have to do response, whether it is a P1 ticket or P2 ticket or P3 ticket. First important is response. We'll go into resolve your issue as soon as possible. Or please provide this particular type of details. We are looking into this issue. Once we are um, uh, once we'll contact you back on the particular time. We are all working all our support system engineer service. We are all working on your issue only. Once anything comes up, and we'll contact you back. Okay, all engineers are working on very busy with other issues. As soon as possible, we'll contact you back. Like it depends upon the situation, you have to respond. Generally, your organization provide these respond messages. Depends upon what kind of issues, what kind of approaches of the customer will give that kind of responses immediately. The scripts are available. It's provided by organization only. Resolution time. What is resolution time? You started, so you given us some response, then started working on the ticket. So when the ticket has to be completed, some people will take a 1 hour, some people take half an hour, some people take 4 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, 24 hours, 3, 4 days. But on the ticket itself mentioned depends upon the priority and impact. So when the ticket has to be resolved. It's all the response and resolution time fixed by organization only. It's mentioned in the SLA, Service Level Agreement. As per SLA, Service Level Agreement, which is an agreement between your organization and the customer, with information like this. What is the service we are providing? What is the terms and conditions of the services? Utility of the services, okay, support of the services, like that we will specify. Even this response and resolution time also specified in the SLA. As per that SLA, this resolution time is available. For example, for P1 ticket, the resolution time is 4 hours only. Then you have to resolve the ticket within the 4 hours. When ticket is occurred, and that ticket has to be resolved within the 4 hours. That's it. Okay. So some organizations, their resolution time is 8 hours. It's all depends upon the service provider and the customer. Okay.
కాదా కాదా కింది పెట్టమంటావా వస్తుంది కింద వస్తున్నా సార్ కిందకి వస్తుంది
Like this, different organizations, different response and resolution times. It all depends upon the organization and their customers. I think I given one example, right? A difference between Book My Show and W3 School Start. So both sites we are maintaining from 7 days. W3 schools.com will go with a less time resolution. Within a less time only issue has to be fixed because huge loss. 1 hour down, it is huge loss for the W3 school, book my show. W3 schools.com is a learning site. Maybe if it is down for 2 hours, 3 hours, no problem. So very less students will affect in that. It all depends upon again. If you take Udemy also learning site. If it is down for certain period of time, it is more effect on the Udemy. Lot of people, lot of corporate accounts also there. So then definitely more effect on their business, more impact on their business. It is automatically go for the higher price. They will take with the different resolution times. So all depends upon your service provider and organization. Guys, understand the priorities, response and resolution time. Now I'm saying. So what is
Yes,
service
sir.
desk? Yeah, very good. Very good. So this is a again common question. What service desk analyst will do? You can type this one, same thing in a Google also. Find out different answers from different sources. And why I'm telling like that? Certain questions, find different answers. Then which answer is you are able to tell? Easy, more flexible way, confidently. That is a correct answer. Okay. Here I said act as a primary IT contact, provide technical support, users via phone, email, chat. They log, troubleshoot, resolve software hardware issues while managing incident in the ticket system, ensuring compliance with the service level management. If you feel this is quite easy to tell, okay, I can easily. They also escalate complex issues to the to higher tier support. Okay, you feel this is good to tell confidently with a small changes, more based on you. That is a correct answer. Okay. Otherwise, you can go with other question, other answers. Skills you need. Problem solving, troubleshooting ability, customer support, computer skills, communication, time management, teamwork, and collaborations. The service desk analyst provide technical support on any technical platform. Okay, different technical platforms having a service desk analyst. So service desk analyst is a technical person. Service desk analyst is a technical person who provide that technological related support to their customers. Means their employee, means they're either internal or external customers. One point. Second, so what is they will do it? They'll handle technical duties. It depends upon their technical done, technological duties. Example, software installation, troubleshooting network issues or hardware related issues, monitoring the infrastructure related kind of stuff, updations and upgradations of remote systems. Okay. Provide initial support to their customers, resolve the customer issues. Okay. Fulfill the customer requirements, fulfill the customer requirements. Here I have written fulfill the customer requirement, escalate the issues in case if they are unable to resolve, escalate the issues. Ticket management, like a ticket creation or monitoring the ticket or closing the ticket and communicate to the customers with the help of telephone calls, emails, live chats, remote desktop tools, remote monitoring tools or remote desktop tools. Okay. And yeah, through the service desk softwares also we can able to comment. So this is what is your profile. How the customer can able to reach the service desk. Direct reaching. So if I got an issue, I will directly go to the service desk team to this is the issue I'm getting this my laptop I'm getting this issue. So I will directly approach it, direct approaches. Generally internal customers. Through telephones, they can reach to the service desk through telephone also. We provide a technical support telephone number with extension. So they will dial to the phone and directly they will connect it to service desk. Service desk people take the information, put it in the ticket and send the ticket to the that related technical team. Email, again, we are providing an email service, right? IT at the rate of savantis.com, IT support at the rate of savantis.com, support at the rate of savantis.com. Okay. We provide an email. So people will send a mail based on their requirement or in issues. The service desk at service desk, the service desk people, help desk people are there. Help desk people will check their email and get the information, put it into the ticket and share the ticket to the related technical team. Sometimes websites, self-help portals also. Through that, a customer can able to reach it. To provide this apps based or website based self portal kind of communication to the customer, you can also use and ticket management purpose also. Ticket management, ticket handling. Use different service desk softwares, help desk or service desk softwares. Example, service now. Example is service now. Zendesk, Freshworks, Voice Ticket, PNC Helix IT. Yes, these are the different service desk software. And we are also getting the tickets from monitoring tools. From the monitoring tools also, we receive the ticket that is called a alert tickets we are receiving. Then what are the monitoring tools? Nagios, monitoring tools, Nagios, um, Op Manager, Manage Engines Company, Op Manager, SolarWinds, NPM, Network Performance Monitor, SolarWinds Orion, SolarWinds Orion, Grafana, Prometheus, App Dynamic. Okay. Like this, there is so many monitoring tools are there. Okay, so many monitoring tools are there. What is their duty to monitor the infrastructure, physical server, network connectivities, process on the servers, individual their process, okay, services, service monitoring, process monitoring, storage monitoring, application monitoring. So different types of monitoring will do it. Okay, service desk manager. There is a person called service desk manager. See these tickets coming to the service desk softwares, and they will assign these tickets to the appropriate technical team. These are the different tiers of IT support um, or IT support levels. Okay, like that also you can see L0, L1, L2, L3, L4, tier 0, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. We can see tier also now. Okay, this tier 0 is like a help desk type. Basic resolutions, understanding of customers their requirements, and creating a ticket and providing a basic solutions. Okay, or asking for a status, current status, what is LEDs blinking and not. So tier one or a level one is support basic resolutions and service desk deliveries. Example like is they resolve certain basic issues, providing basic information, make sure it is working or not, and closing the tickets. L2 is in-depth domain-specific technical knowledge, means network engineer, software engineer, network engineer, system administrator, cloud administrator, security administrator, storage administrators. These are all in L2 positions. It is domain-specific. Depth technical knowledge is required, means they will going to handle not basic issues, higher than the basic issues. So that they will go to any difficult issues or they will provide it by L2. So to become L2, you need a experience and knowledge. Okay, L3 is expected about technical and product based knowledge also. L4 is a consultant. This L0 can be people are there or sometimes it is a software. User driven support or automated support softwares. Directly a user approaches through the website or web applications by they are connecting. So then our service desk will take that software will take that information created as ticket is created and assign the ticket to the L1 or L2 or L3 person. So like this, you can also get their differences also. Okay, guys, understand up to here? Okay, service desk types. Yeah, service desk is a first time single point of contact. It's an important for the customer satisfaction. You have internal and external customer. See how to satisfy them means what is the satisfaction means they should get a compulsory 100% service from your IT organization. If they need any query or information requirement or change of services, access permissions, or maybe they face any issues, you have to provide that related technical support. Okay. So, for example, my client took a cloud services from my organizations. They're asking for resetting their laptop password. I don't provide it. What service I'm providing? Cloud. So based on the cloud related support only, I will provide it. Okay. Not their laptop or desktop system issues. We don't know. It all depends upon an organization, service provider, and the client. The service desk coordinate activities between the customer or a client or a user or end user and IT service provider team. Okay. When request comes, we log the request, means a ticket is created. Once it is done, completed, we close the ticket. Again, types of service desks. Centralized, local or distributed, virtual or AI, and specialized service desk. Centralized service desk means my organization can be anywhere in this world. Okay. So I will maintain one single service desk to support all my customers. My customers can be anywhere in this world. So I will provide support to my customer from single location. This centralized. Local or distributed. So my customers are located in a different physical locations. So I distributed the my service desk into different locations. So it's very difficult to manage, but it's closer to the user. It is mostly the language related issues. The faster responses also it is, but very difficult to manage. There's lot of numbers compulsory that localization based connectivity is required. Virtual means already you are giving certain information in the system, like FAQ type, okay, L0 type, FAQ type. Okay, so they will provide that related information, not more than that. It is virtual service test. So now it is AA based. AA based, what are the query you are specified, it will understand and provide a solution to you directly. Specialized service test. It includes dedicated skill staff for a specific cause. Means a specific project is deployed. So we assemble a team to support that project till this project is stabilized. Okay, like that, we use a specialized service. Okay, guys, understand questions? Okay. Again, we discussed about response and resolution time. If you do not resolve the ticket by the given resolution time, so that ticket is become SLA violated. You are violated the SLA. So that is called a SLA violation. Means you should resolve an issue by the given time. Okay. With the resolution time, you have to complete it. If not, then it is a SLA violation. But sometimes it is happens because of the time. For example, I received a ticket at 5 o'clock, but I have to leave at 6 o'clock or 6:30. I can't handle this ticket right now. It is required lot of process, and also I'm having more pending tickets also there. I have to complete the tickets to handle the new ticket. Then what I have to do it? I have to specify either I will transfer the ticket to other person so then he can able to handle it. Okay, right now I can't handle the ticket, so I can able to transfer the ticket to other team members. Okay, transfer the tickets. Otherwise, you have to specify the time. This no one is there to transfer. What you have to do? You have to give reply right to other process are running. We're going to handle the ticket as soon as possible. Then give it to the next shift person. In case of you have a connected shifts, then you can transfer your ticket to the next shift person. Ticket holding. Sometimes where you are handling ticket, not only you, some other team members also need to be involved to resolve this ticket related issues. But they didn't give in complete information. The background work people not done or maybe done, but we didn't give any information to. But if you are wait for a long time, it's going to SLA violation. So you can able to hold the ticket for certain period of time. Later is released. Ticket escalations. Already we discussed. If you are unable to resolve the issues with your basic technical knowledge and experiences, you try to resolve an issues, then not yet resolved, then you have to escalate it to the higher level. So you are working in L1, so you are send it to L2 or L3, depends upon the depth technical knowledge. Yeah, few more points, guys. What is SLA, OLA, UC, and what is SOP? troubleshooting. As we discussed, any ticket occurs, you have to fulfill their requirement, or if it is an issue, you have to resolve that issue. That is your duty, right? But how can we know it? How to do that one? Sometimes we don't know. So not everyone knows 100%, right? So what is companies will do is they will provide a SOPs to do any task or to resolve certain kind of issues. They provide a document. Follow the document, do step by step, so then you can resolve the issues. That is SOP, standard operating procedure. Who will do what they will do it, what is the steps involved in to do a specific task. It is provided by organization. It's a set of step-by-step instructions compiled by organization to help workers carry out complex routine works. To improve quality of the output, uniformity of performance, and reducing miscommunications and failures. Okay, that is SOP. So you have to configure a remote server. How to do it? Or maybe you have to change some IP address in the for a system or for a device. How to do it? So they will follow through the document, understand the document, and you can do as per the rules you have to follow. The step by step will help you to perform well without any miscommunication. Same for KDB, known error databases. This known error databases is like what are the issues occur? They specify in this KDB. Okay, and find out the different solutions based on an issue. We'll attach different solutions. We try different solution to resolve it. Okay, so what issues occur? What is the suitable solutions? It will be stored in the database. Okay, so what is that? SOP. SLA. Service level agreement is an agreement between customer and service provider. What service provider is providing? What is the limitation of that related services? Availability of services, support to the services availability that is specified in SLA, service level agreement between the customer and service provider. Organizational agreement, OLA. It is signed between internal agreement. It is OLA. Means your business unit people, management people will and internal IT employees teams. So both are do an agreement. So this is a service we have to complete this project. We have to complete this time, or by this uh, new project has to be completed and deployed by this time. So they will go with an agreement by based on SLA and our technical team members. You see, underpinning contract. Any organizations required a continuous supply of their services, including internet services, system, component related services, software related services. They need a continuous supply. So they will take underpinning contract. It's a vendor, service provider, and the vendor. Vendor means who's going to do a supply. As I said, guys, I don't go much. Okay, so only the highlighted. These are all people are asking. That's why I am telling that issue. You can also read once in the evening, so then it will be understand. So here I've written some kind of differences and questions. Incident and service request or service ticket. Install and configure an Outlook in your system. This service request. Outlook not working, unable to send mails. Incident. You forget your password, then you're changing the password. Service request ticket. Unable login. Incident ticket. Need a VPN access. Service request. VPN not working, incident ticket. Printer access, service request ticket. Unable to access the printer, incident. Like that. I'm also added so many examples between incident and service request. It also have written, okay, internet not working, incident, service system not reporting, email not responding, okay, application crashing, printer not working. It's a service request. Sorry, incident tickets. Request for new email ID. Request for access to shared folder, install new software, resetting password, issue a new laptop. These are a service request. Yes, sir. Okay. The service desk part. Any doubts in the service desk? Hmm? Doubts or questions in the service desk? Yes, no, something? Okay, take a break, guys.